Okay,
let's light that fire, babe.
All right, let's do it.
We just made these 3 door hangers, a good, better, and best, or a thick, thicker, and thickest.
Or cute, cuter, and cutest.
Oh, I like it. Cutest. And we'll show you how we made them right now. What is up? Welcome back. Do you like to do a build or make it? We do too, and we have a new video every week. This week,
we're taking it back to the farmer's market one more time. Farmer's market actually is August 8th, so this coming Saturday, and we're making one more project that we want your thoughts and opinions on. And on this one, we're gonna do a good, better, best.
Yeah, or a thin, thicker, thickest.
Yeah, kinda. But I think I'm definitely taking all 3 of these, assuming that nothing blows up. But I think they're gonna be really cute. There are 3 options. And then we'll talk pricing because that's something I don't know what to do about yet.
Etsy? We just Etsy? Use Etsy?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
There's such
prices.
wide ranges though. When I was looking at the front porch welcome, and when I saw from $15 to $70. And I was like, okay, well, somewhere in there.
That 71 comes with a Ring doorbell.
Yeah, probably.
Step 1. We're gonna gather all of our materials. We needed an 1/8 inch piece of MDF and then a 1/4 inch MDF round. Oh, and then some paint. Some black paint, classic noir.
And some cream colored paint in Pale Moon.
Pale Moon. They both sound like they should be whispered. Step 2, we're gonna make all of our cuts. Well, the Glowforge is gonna make all of our cuts. I'm gonna take this over and we're gonna cut out a words. What is it?
A word.
A word. What word?
Oh, it's actually 2 words. You're right.
Oh, it's 2 words. Hey y'all, that's right. Hey y'all.
Hey y'all, we're in Virginia, so we're gonna start with hey y'all.
So, I'm gonna go cut hey y'all. I'm gonna jump into Adobe Illustrator, then I'm gonna use Magnolia Sky font. It's really popular right now. I'm gonna put hey y'all on 2 separate lines, and then I'm gonna put an apostrophe on its own line. I'm gonna flip the apostrophe, it looks a little wonky. I'm gonna use my Object Transform Reflect tool. That should flip it. Move everything into place. Then I'm gonna select everything and I'm gonna create outlines. This will give everything a path. And then I'm going to select hey and the apostrophe, and I'm going to use the Pathfinder tool and unite the paths. I'm going to do the same thing for y'all. Otherwise it'll try to cut each letter, or it makes each letter its own cut path. I'm going to resize it. I'm going to export it as an SVG. I'm going to name it hey y'all, and then I'm going to keep the defaults on my export. I'm going to jump over to the Glowforge app, and then I'm just going to import that SVG I just made. I'm going to resize it. Look at that, perfect, right? Select my wood, then I'm going to select cut, and I'm going to print, which is actually cut. I'm going to use the same method to create all the SVGs today. Step 3. Now we paint. We're gonna paint everything. We have everything. Letters are getting this classic noir.
And the round's gonna get this Pale Moon, and that's it. Super easy. Hey y'all. Hey y'all and hee haw.
Step 4. Now we're gonna glue it down with some Gorilla Glue. This clear stuff. Hopefully it will hide any shifting mistakes. I'm gonna lay it out first.
Yeah.
Lay it out first. Make sure the bag's dry. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Just like that, don't mess it up.
Alright. I'll glue it, you put it back.
Ah! Oh man, that's a mess. That's gonna look terrible.
A little alcohol, clean it right up.
Once we set it down, we moved it and then there was just glue everywhere. That wasn't gonna look good.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, alright, down.
Alright, no, don't smush it. Alright, so his alcohol trick really worked. It's not shiny, it kept that dull chalk paint finish, and we were able to reapply it. So, woohoo, you saved the day. So we're going to set that aside before we mess it up anymore and let that dry. And we're going to come back and finish that up with a bow and a ribbon and the hangers and all that.
The whole shebang.
Yep, the rest of the shebang.
Better door hanger. Thicker door hanger. Cuter door hanger.
Yeah.
Step 1. We're going to gather all of our materials. We needed a little piece of 1/4 inch MDF and a blonde wood plywood 18-inch round. Half inch thick.
Yeah, very good.
Half inch. Oh, and some stain and some paint, of course. Step 2. We're going to make all of our cuts. Again, the Glowforge is going to make all of my cuts. Just going to take this over to the Glowforge and cut out the word
Hello.
hello. This one's a little more classy. This one's a little more uptight. Good day.
Hello.
Step 3. Now we're going to do some painting and some staining after I pop out my word hello.
Alright, our stain is dry on our round, and our next step, I want to add some stripes across the bottom where hello will sit on the stripe. Now, the trick is, how do I tape this off? And we were just talking about this, and I'm not sure that we've got it 100%. So Garrett's gonna make it happen.
Yeah, it's happening.
I want a thick stripe in the middle, and then a thin.
Yeah, thick.
Yeah, well, that's crooked. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. We're gonna add that light coat of Mod Podge.
Really just where the tape is.
Yep, we just don't want it to bleed under the tape. Just like a 1/4 inch wide is what I was thinking. So while he's doing that, we are also working on our farmers market booth setup. So we're going to create the look for our booth, and we're going to create like a ladder shelf that'll go on a table, and then we're going to put some picket fencing kind of behind us. Anyway,
Gonna look like a farm yard.
yeah, I was designing it with my daughter Courtney, and we're gonna work on that sometime this week and try and finish that up. Hopefully it won't take too much time. This is definitely one of the last things that we have to do. And we'll put that video on Patreon. I was trying to figure out, is it Patreon or Patreon? On Patreon for our patrons. So if you want to go over and see that, that'll be up later this weekend as well, and we'll show you what we made for that and then what the final booth setup looked like. This is going to be white. Alright, so if I were going to produce multiples of these, I would need to create a stencil, yeah. This is all dry, our paint strips at the bottom.
Our hello is all dry. So we're just moving on to step 4. we're gonna glue it down.
Assemble.
Assemble. I'll glue it. You place it again.
Okay. Like that.
Looks great.
Nobody touch it.
We'll set this one aside to dry. I'll hold it so the top camera can see.
Don't let it slide. Don't tilt it.
No tilting.
Do not tilt it.
Alright, we'll set this one to dry with the other one. A door hanger best. Thickest, cutest.
That's the plan.
Step one, we're gonna gather all of our supplies. We just needed a little piece of this Baltic birch, like 1/8 inch. Some blonde wood plywood. This is what we're cutting our word out of. 1/2 inch. And we're coming back in with that 18-inch round with some paints and stains. Just paints.
Just paints.
No stains.
No stains this time.
Step two, we're gonna make all of our cuts. I'm just gonna take this 1/2 inch piece down to the X-carve and cut out our word, hi. That's the word, hi. Short and simple. And then this Baltic birch, just going over to the X-carve, we're gonna cut out some flowers. Some pretty flowers. Step three. Now we're gonna pop out our word. Oh, I almost did it. And our flowers and paint. More painting. A lot of painting tonight.
A lot more painting on this one. You're not gonna love it.
Time to add the stripes to our board. Gonna get all fancy with this one.
I think so. Alright, alright, what do you think?
The center?
Yes. So do I just start with a stripe on either side?
Yeah, I think so. Can you see the high? Can you see it? Does it blend?
Yeah.
Does it just look like some lines on some lines?
Yes, so after I painted it, I decided that that high just blends way too, like I can't even see it on the camera. It blends way too much. So Garrett's gonna cut me another one, and I think we're gonna stain that one and put it on here. That will look better.
Yeah, I think it'll look better.
I mean, we could stain it brown, or we could spray paint it gold.
Oh, what do you think? Spray paint it gold or stain it brown? What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. I'm gonna do it before you comment though. So, comment.
You can give me which one you thought was better.
Maybe I'll do them both.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Why don't, if you're gonna cut another one, let's spray paint that one and see.
Alright, I'm gonna go spray paint this one gold.
Yes.
Gold. And I'm gonna go cut another high. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back with the gold spray paint and one with the stain. So what do you guys think? Gold or stain? Gold.
Nope, stain.
Or stain. Stain. Gold. I'm going gold.
I think
gold.
we're gonna try gold. I mean, I get that that's a bit much for the farmer's market, but it's here and it's looking fabulous.
You know how those farmers really like their bling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we're gonna try it.
All right, we're gonna glue it down now.
Yeah,
so
that's all we have left to do for this one. Well, and add the ribbon and stuff.
Step 4. glue it down.
First tee. Back on your game today.
Back on it. All right, we're gonna glue the high down first.
Yes.
All right, looks great. I'm gonna gently set this aside.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna gently set this aside. Oh no, whoops!
He's fine. So our glue is dry.
Oh yeah, glue is dry, that's right. Hey, see, hey y'all.
Last step is to make a cute little bow. Yeah, make a cute little bow for the top. So I'm gonna use this, what is it, 4 inches?
It's bow time.
5-inch burlap ribbon here. And I'm gonna cut it at about 18 inches. Are you getting this, babe?
Oh, yeah, 18 inches. You ready to bow?
All right, you wanna do something? I need 8 inches of each one of these.
Of each one of these?
Uh-huh.
Does that have to be exact?
No. So I'm gonna use just 4 different pieces of ribbon here. I've got 4 different coordinating colors. I've got a stripe, a solid, a mesh, and a zigzag.
Oh, do you need 8 inches of a zigzag too?
Yes, please.
That's a lot of ribbon.
I'm gonna fold this in half and then just cut a little,
Fishtail?
yeah, fishtail in there.
Give a little fishtail. All right.
All right.
Done.
All right, now this is just super easy. So we're gonna fold this in half, overlap it just a little bit, and then you're going to pinch it in the middle.
Yep.
Give it 3 little humps, you see that?
Do you need some of this?
Not yet, because now I'm gonna add my little coordinating ribbon.
Yeah, just pinching them in there.
Yep. I'm also gonna give that a little wrinkle too. And I'm just gonna alternate them in X's.
Oh, I see.
Stack them. All right, now give me a little piece of, I don't know, give me 10 inches of that.
Oh, 10 inches.
Whatever.
Okay.
It's gonna be able to tie it. Nope.
Oh.
Yep.
And then
Oh,
tie
that's
it
the
back
tiniest little, you cut it about,
here. 4 inches.
I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, yes. There you go. Pull tight, pull tight. There you go. I'll hold it for you.
It's like tying a baby shoe. Don't come off. I'm losing this shoe. Not today.
Not today. See there? And we created this cute little bow. Isn't that adorable? And so,
That was easy.
yeah, it's so easy. And so the next step is just to glow that.
Glow that on there. Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna hot glue that, and that's all she needs.
That's all she wrote.
Yep, Garrett's gonna add some D-hangers to the back of this thing. And
I'm gonna take it outside, throw some poly on it, and we're ready for sale. Woo!
what's your vote on which one you like? I think this one's pretty easy to recreate and do multiples of.
Yeah.
This one's not too bad. It's just that stripe. I think we would have to create some sort of stencil for that in order to mass produce that. I'm not, I mean, mass is a relative term too.
Like a nice reusable stencil that we could spray paint.
Well, I don't think you could spray paint it, but I mean, it's just a couple stripes. But anyway, yes, something that I wouldn't have to do all that taping like we did. And this one is even worse with the taping.
Yeah, this one's got a lot more taping for the stripes, and the high took a while to carve out, even with the X carve. It took a couple of minutes.
But it looks great. I mean, it is the best one. I think I would just have to charge more. I mean, there's just more time that goes into that one.
It's just the blingest.
So give us your vote. Tell us which one you like the best, which one you might buy. Well, I mean, at a farmer's market, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, at a farmer's market. Which one would you pick up at a farmer's market. Looks like we're about out of time for this week. So we'll see you next week where we'll do it, build it, and make it again. And I think I just use the balancing. No, I won't help you. Because there was no sound. Ooh, oh, it's not bad. I think the heavier they are, the easier they are. Although the saying is, the heavier they are, the harder they fall. It seems to be like, the heavier they are, the easier it is to balance. Oh, you thought I dropped it. Ah! Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That one was good.